For kegging, you need a WilliamsWarn Personal Brewery full of carbonated beer, a keg filling set, and a Cornelius keg. Ensure the keg is cleaned and the keg lid is sealed onto the keg. Then attach the black bore lock fitting of the keg filling connection to the keg out port. Then connect the filling line to the CO2 valve at the back of the font and open the valve. The keg will pressurize. Then connect the pressure relief fitting to the in port on the keg and wind open the variable pressure relief valve to bleed some pressure out of the keg for 10 seconds. This helps bleed air out of the keg and leave a layer of CO2 at the bottom of the keg to reduce oxidation when the beverage fills from the bottom of the keg. Disconnect the black bore lock fitting from the out port. Close the CO2 valve at the font and disconnect the beverage line. Put that line into the beverage filling valve at the font. Reattach the black bore lock to the out port. Then open the beverage filling valve. Some beverage will flow down the line, but it will then stop because the keg is pressurized. Then open the variable pressure relief valve to allow flow into the keg. You need a constant hiss of gas to be releasing in order to be filling. Ensure the brewery is also under pressure with the three-way valve in the correct position. Place a bucket or a jug under the VPRV to collect any beer that might overflow. It should take 10 to 15 minutes to fill a 19 litre or 5 US gallon keg, depending on how open you have the VPRV. And then remove the pressure relief fitting as soon as you see beverage fill up its line. Then close the filling line at the back of the font, disconnect the black bore lock fitting, and remove the filling line from the filling valve at the font. If you are part filling a keg because the beverage volume in the brewery is less than the total keg volume, use the brewery light and sight glass to know when the brewery is empty and close the beverage filling valve at the font. Then flush the lines and fittings with water or detergent to clean. Rinse the in and out ports and the top of the keg of any beverage spillage as well. To dispense your keg, you have a few options. The first is a fridge setup with a draft tap inside. In this example, a CO2 cylinder is connected to the in port of the keg and the out port is connected to a beverage line with a plastic tap at the end. A second example would be where the draft beer tap is a stainless steel tap with a flow controller and you mount it through a fridge door so that you don't have to open a door when pouring a beer. A third option is a dedicated kegerator with a CO2 cylinder, fittings and font provided.